Very exciting day for Campari in the UK because today we launch Campari Creates, our 10-day residency here in Granary Square. So what we're doing with Campari Creates is very much about telling our stories in 3 different areas. So one of those storytelling areas is about our Milanese heritage. So the fact that the brand, comes from Milan. So we're recreating the Navili district, the Canal district, where the artistic community generally kind of congregates and drink. The other part is very much a celebration of our collaboration with the creative community that goes back a century from working with people like DePero, Munari, etc. Eli Kishimoto very kindly created those letters for us. That's the main element, and part of, I guess, the broader link up. This is leading into Design Junction and part of Design Festival, so that's why we're here. The third and final part of the storytelling, I guess, the obvious part, is about our drink. The brand was created in 1860, just outside of Milan, and throughout the period, particularly in the UK, probably fair to say it had its heyday back in the 70s and the 80s. But actually we're seeing a real resurgence of the brand at the moment. We see it's actually bang on trend if you think about shift to lower alcohol products and also the bitter trend. And if you think more people drinking IPA, bitter chocolates, etc. So it kind of fits in with that. Actually we're seeing that very much in the numbers, that there's actually 30% more people enjoying Campari drinks this year versus last year. So what we're doing with Campari Creates is very much, hopefully, to drive that, to further accelerate the recruitment of new drinkers to the Campari brand. There's an ocean of gin being drunk in the UK at the moment. Some cocktails that people might be more familiar with, like Negronis, Americanos, etc. But also some drinks that people may be less familiar with, for example, the Milanese gin and tonic. It's basically a twist on a gin and tonic. So very simply, take gin and tonic and add a large measure of Campari. We expect about 40,000 people a day to view the event, several hundred people a day to come by and enjoy a Campari cocktail on the barge. At Campari, we don't really see we're changing the food and drink experience. We've always been very much working with the food experience. In Italy, it's very much the aperitivo culture, so having a drink with some nibbles, with olives and nuts, etc. So as well as the Campari cocktails, there'll be some delicious food, cicchetti, etc. on offer. We're not actually really too much of a seasonal brand in terms of the way Campari is consumed throughout the year. We don't see any particular kind of peaks or troughs. And that's very much reflected in the activity we do. So early in the year, in May, we ran something called Negroni Week. Here we are in September with Campari Creates, and early in the new year there'll actually be another major programme. So we time our activity actually throughout the year.